Good morning, Sarah. Let me kick off this Q&A. You're obviously known for a very strong, in between the smoke, for a very strong female role. Do you think there are enough of those today in Hollywood, or should there still be more strong female roles?
I just like female roles. I think when Suits started, I was asked those kinds of questions a lot because over 10 years ago, we didn't have as many female stories being told, and so I'm really happy to see that there are so many female stories, and it was really fun on Suits for all of us women who were on it to be playing these strong women, but I've always said I'm very just happy to see diverse women, to see women who are vulnerable, who are, complex. So, thrilled about that.
Thank you. All right, the blue box. Please stand up and ask your question.
Hello, Sarah again.
Hi, Patricia.
If Donna or Sarah could have any superpower, like a superhero that you are, which one would it be?
I would like to be able to speak all the languages. Every single solitary one of them. I would love to be able to meet people and meet them and connect with them in their native tongue. And I'd love to be able to understand them more clearly. Though I do think there is something kind of magical in just looking in the eyes and getting it too. But I'd love to speak all the languages.
Okay, I've got another question. We know that you are a book lover. Book lover.
Oh.
So, which was the last book that you read, or do you have any recommendations?
Actually, the last book that I read was called Moonshot. It was by Albert Bourla, and it was he's the CEO of Pfizer, and it was about the journey to create the vaccine. And it was a very beautiful book because he was inspired to write it because he didn't, as the CEO of the company, he didn't want the credit. He wanted the credit to go and name and put it in writing who had worked so hard to do that. And he really talked about how because we were able to create a vaccine in such a short amount of time that could open up the world again, that means that we're on the verge of a scientific renaissance. So I loved it because he was saying, if we can do this, what else can we do? And I think some of you know that I'm an advocate for Alzheimer's, so I hope that that means that there's more hope in finding a cure or a way to slow the disease or prevent the disease. So it was a very hopeful book in that way, and it was also really amazing to think about. I had not considered the actual infrastructure of how complex it is to get a vaccine out into remote areas all over the world at the same time. It's both political and it's a scientific feat of engineering to figure out how to get it to everybody. So it was it's not the kind of book I normally read, but it was really, it made me have a lot of hope and faith in humanity.
Thank you, Sarah.
All right, pink box. Go ahead.
Hi.
Hi.
First of all, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Thank you, I'm fine.
What's your name?
Aisha.
Aisha.
Sorry, I'm nervous.
Take your time.
I wanted to ask you if you have any common thread with Donna.
If I have anything in common with Donna?
Yes.
I think, well, they did something fun, which was they made Donna a theater nerd, and they had made her a former actress. And that was because I'm a theater nerd. So that was really fun that they did that for me. They did the same thing for Rick, except they made him the opposite. They made him know nothing about sports, and he's a huge sports fan, so they made him a ballet fan, which was really fun for Rick too. I think I have in common with Donna, we have like a similar heart, like I care a lot about things in a not necessarily very cool way. I'm a very enthusiastic person. And so I think we share that. And now I share some of her clothes.
That was actually my second question, if you had anything of the character Donna. So thank you for that. And
If I had anything, okay.
yes, and also, I have a friend who couldn't come, and I wanted to ask you if you could just say hi to her. Her name is Maureen.
Hi, Noreen.
Thank you.
Hi, Noreen. I wish you were here. I'm sorry she couldn't come.
Yeah, she lived in France, so she couldn't.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I
Thank
love
you. Thank you, Aisha.
All right, Blue Box, take it away.
Hello, I'm sorry, I'm over here.
Hi.
I'm pretty sure that you get asked so many questions in interviews, so I was wondering if there was a question that you would ask yourself, if you could have like a question that you think, why haven't they asked me that kind of question?
Oh my gosh. That's such a hard question. I am so much more of a person who wants to ask other people questions. There's just so many fascinating people out there. A question that I would ask myself, and I mean,
I'm sorry.
no, I can't. Have you ever gotten a really good answer to that?
It's the first time I asked the question.
It's the
I
first-
wanted to ask it to Dan Fogler, but I
So
didn't
she's
get
the
mic.
one I told you
Well,
about.
no,
yes. Because I told her that somebody asked that question yesterday, and Sarah said, "Don't ask it to me." So you
I'm
apparently
sorry, I
sorry,
wasn't here
not-
yesterday. Oh, I took someone else's question? Oh,
Yes.
sorry, there's someone who thinks like
Don't
me.
worry.
Great. Okay, so
So I mean, I didn't have anything to do with this. So.
No, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. You know what? I feel I'm gonna fail this test right here, right now, because I get like in my way about it being about me. I want the conversation to be about you. I like, so I can't think of what I would want to ask me because I'm not particularly interested.
don't worry. Thank you.
Sorry.
Picking up on this, actually, if you could ask one question to any person, dead or alive, who would it be, and what would you ask him or her?
Oh my God, I can't pick one dead. This is my worst nightmare. And I would like to ask a very good therapist why this is my worst nightmare. So I would like to ask that. I just feel like there's so much pressure. I don't, like that question of like, who would you invite to that dinner party, dead or alive? I'm always like, I don't know, can somebody else plan the dinner party? I just want to show up and be surprised because there would be no pressure. I just want it to be an organic experience. Okay, you guys throw out some people and I'll say yes or no at the dinner party. Can we do that? I can hear you. Give me some people. Michelle Obama, yes. Yes.
Robert
Somebody
De
else
Niro.
throw somebody out. Who would you have to a dinner party?
Harrison
The
Ford.
Buddha?
Harrison Ford.
Jesus? Harrison Ford, yeah. Yes, Harrison Ford.
Shonda Rhimes.
Shonda Rhimes would be cool, yeah, absolutely. Who? Oh, yeah. Wait, everybody's picking like people in the industry. Yeah, Viggo Mortensen, yes. I mean, I don't even need him to talk. I just want to look in his eyes and speak the same language. Who else? Trump? Oh dear God, I'm trying to think really honestly about that. My knee jerk is God no, but like, ugh, no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
I'll free you from your suffering. Pink box, go ahead.
All right, hey Sarah.
Hi.
I wanted to ask you about your volunteering because I know you do quite a lot of volunteering. Do you feel like being kind of famous helps with that a lot and that it's kind of a blessing to help you volunteer more?
It is a total blessing. I'll just give my most recent experience. So I went with a charity called HFC that Seth and Lauren Rogan founded. It's an Alzheimer's charity, and they work to support caregivers, Alzheimer's caregivers, and they had a trip to Washington, D.C., and they invited me to join them when they spoke to different senators. And for me, it's a blessing because I get to meet really, really interesting, smart, amazing people and other activists, and I get to learn so much from them and the work that they do. And it's really just a privilege that I get to do it because I think being somebody who people know from TV or experience as somebody that they know, I think TV is a very intimate experience. We get to be in your home with you, like on your laptop or in your living room. So if we have the great opportunity to talk about something, then maybe it normalizes it for other people who might be going through it, or it might make people pay attention to it more. I think right now, when you think about what's going on with the women in Iran, it's really important that people hear about it, simply get the news out, because their internet is being shut down. And that's a crime. That's a horrible, horrible thing. And if we can continue to help get the news out, that means a lot. I mean, for all of us. I don't mean just celebrities. But the answer is yes. I was invited to meet with those senators because they felt, oh, you can help me get the word out. And if we can help get the word out, then that's an amazing privilege. So I feel very blessed.
Be also the opposite question. Are there things about being famous that are really negative? For example, people stopping you on the street too much when you're trying to be, by yourself?
No, it's always lovely.
Okay.
Always.
I've always wondered that, so you're the first
when
one.
When somebody stops you and says something lovely, that's just a gift. It's so nice.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Blue Box, take it away.
So I met Rick a few months ago, and he told us about some funny moments on set. And I was wondering, do you have any fun moments or memories you'd like to share with us?
Oh my gosh, memories from being on set. I mean, there's so many with Rick. We had a lot of fun in the hair and makeup trailer. I think there's a lot of videos online of us being very silly in the hair and makeup trailer. I think there's a good one of Rick and I dancing. I mean, good, I say in quotes, because it's horrible, but that's great. There was like a lot of singing and dancing in the hair and makeup trailer. There was a lot of laughing. There was a lot, I mean, Gabriel laughed a lot. In the blooper reels, you can see a lot of videos of that happening. Yeah, I'm trying to remember a very particular moment. It's very fun, like Rick, I think Gabriel once took a video of Rick singing a Prince song, like walking through the entire set. I think it's worth finding. Maybe it's on one of their Instagrams, but it was really funny. Just like goofy, childish behavior. There was a lot of that. And I think we did a lot of that, especially when when the show got more serious. So it sort of like broke the tension when we were playing those kinds of roles. But I do remember the first day. I remember the first day I was on set. I was in New York City. We were filming the pilot in New York City, and I was walking down the street. And I've told this before, but somebody was sort of shouting at me, and it was a busy day. I think it was Madison Avenue or something like that. And I kept kind of trying to move away from where the sound was coming from because I didn't understand what was going on from this strange band. And he was so persistent that I finally stopped and turned and looked at him, and it was Gabriel, but he was dressed as Harvey Specter, and I didn't recognize him. Even though I'd known him since 1993, but he was so transformed into this New York power lawyer that I ignored him, and I thought it was pretty amazing when I laid eyes on him the first time. I was like, this show might really be something.
Thank you.
Pink Box, take it away.
Hi.
Hi.
So first, I love your outfit. You make me think of Wanda Maximoff, you know.
So wait, sorry, can you say that again? First of all, and then you said?
I love your outfit.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yes, you make me think of Wanda Maximoff.
Of what?
The Scarlet Witch.
The Scarlet Witch from WandaVision, Marvel
Yes.
Universe.
Oh yeah, I've only watched the first 2.
Yes, where, so you look amazing.
Oh, thank you so much.
And my question is, we know being a woman is very difficult at that time. So, what is the most difficult thing about being a woman in the cinema?
We're filming this, aren't we?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, the most. Gosh. Can you find me later? And we can do this off. Off of that. I think, and I do mean that, find me later. The most difficult thing about being a woman in the cinema, I think, okay, I'm just gonna speak for myself. I'm not gonna speak on behalf of women. Sometimes I get a script and it really bugs me how women are portrayed. That can be pretty disappointing. Look, it's no surprise. I just think culturally we pay way too much attention to how people look. It seems too important, and it's ridiculous and exhausting. I'm just gonna say that. What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you? Okay. Yeah.
It's a pretty difficult question that.
But I think I'm so, to kind of go back to the first question, I'm so excited about how much we're seeing women now and how many women lead movies. I can't wait to see Viola Davis's film. I think it just came out. I'm just loving seeing all these women in these starring roles and having more women directing and writing and producing. It's just awesome.
Thank you so much.
Picking up on that question, if you would have to cosplay, dress up as a character, which one would you choose?
Does that mean I need to know that universe?
No, in general. I mean, Marvel, DC, comics, anime.
Oh my God, you guys! I don't know any. Cartoon, Bugs Bunny. Your husband, and you can cosplay, Who's the rabbit? Who's the Jessica Rabbit?
Ooh, the woman, yeah.
So old. So sad.
People recognize this, so don't worry.
When I was a little kid, it was definitely Wonder Woman. But I mean, Gal Gadot's got that. I don't want to dress up like that. She's got it. Good.
Gotcha. All right, the blue box. Who's got the blue box? Go ahead.
Hey, it's me again, but actually I'm asking on behalf of my niece because she's too shy to ask.
Hi.
She wants to know what your favorite movie is.
Okay, my favorite movie. Oh, this is really... I have different favorite movies for different things. They have to do with the memories that I have of the movies. So, at different moments in time. So for example, with my kids, we watched Harry Potter recently. And we're gonna watch all of them together, even though one of my kids has already seen all of them, but we're gonna watch them all together. And we have a rule that we have to do it together, so I'm excited about that. Trying to think, a favorite movie that maybe you've seen. Have you seen Moana? Do you like Moana? I like that. Do you like Frozen? Yeah. I really liked how in Frozen, the animated characters looked like actors. Their animation was really emotional and beautiful. I loved that. And my favorite movie is my first favorite movie was one that I saw many, many times when I was very young, and I think it might be because one of the reasons why I like to travel so much. It was a movie called A Little Romance, and Laurence Olivier was in it, and Diane Lane was a child actress in it, and she was in Paris, and she fell in love with a Parisian boy, and they traveled to Venice in it. And I just thought Europe and Paris and Venice, and I just thought the locations were so amazing, and I wanted to go there. And I think that old film like inspired me to travel as much as I do today.
So have you been to all of those locations?
I haven't been to Venice. I need to
That'll
go.
be next.
That'll be next.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for asking.
Pink box. Who has the pink box?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, first of all, loved your role in Suits.
Thank
Very
you.
nice, but let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Is it the first time you came to Belgium?
Yes.
All right. Did you have some special food? I asked the same question to Rick, and he just answered takeaway, so that was a bummer. So what did you have here? Like, did you have some fries here or some dishes?
Oh, I got this. Okay, so the night that I arrived, I went to the Sablon, and I ate at Lola outside, and I had like the most beautiful sea bass. And then when I was running around, I had a waffle. Of course I had a waffle.
Great to hear that.
I had a waffle. And I asked a bunch of people where I could get the best cup of coffee.
All right.
And so I went to Café Sablon.
And what do you think of Europe in general? It's just, I've just been to the US as well, and it's so different. So what is a big change for you here?
I noticed when I was here on Friday that, Europe's amazing. It's so beautiful. It's such a joy to look at all the architecture and just be surrounded by the history and that kind of beauty. But I also feel like in Europe, people aren't on their phones as much. I think it feels to me like people are more present. Maybe it's the cafe culture because you sit down and you have your coffee. It's not all takeaway. And you don't have all the waste of the cups and that kind of thing. You sit and you have your coffee and you look out from your screen. And it appears to me that way. That's my experience of it. And I love that. I love that.
Thank you.
All right, blue box, take it away.
Hi. I don't want to ask any question. I just want to thank you about that you are talking about the Alzheimer's disease and all the families that have been affected by that. I think it's a very nice thing to do, and I really appreciate it because I have some experience with that, and it's nice to hear that somebody else likes to talk about that or talk to other people. So
I'm sorry that it's touched your family too, or your life too. It's really hard. It sucks. I'm sorry.
It does.
Okay, pink box.
Hello again. Okay, we've seen you in plenty of concerts, especially recently we saw you at Lady Gaga in LA, I think. Can you tell us what was the best concert you've ever been to? And also, is there any concert that you would like to attend to that you haven't yet?
Yes, the best concert I've ever been to was Prince. Oh my God, it was unbelievable. I was really just blown away by how many instruments he played and how it was interesting because I just went to Alicia Keys. I just saw Alicia Keys a couple weeks ago, and she said, I want this concert to be like my friend Prince said. I want it to be intimate and I want it to be one of a kind. And I just think that's really cool that these artists are trying to give you that experience of like, it's unique every day. It's, every audience, it's all unique and it's special and it's intimate. So Prince was amazing. I've been to see Elton John many years ago, but I just asked my husband to make sure we could get tickets to his final tour because I don't want to miss that. So I'm looking forward to that.
And I've got a second question. Is there any genre that you haven't played as a character that you would like?
Superheroes!
Wonder Woman.
I feel like somebody's done that. Superheroes, yes. There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Blue box, take it away.
Hi. Good afternoon. In Suits, there was a running gag with
with the can opener. Could you tell us more about how that came into the show? Who came up with it? Who decided it should be a running gag?
It was Aaron, our show creator, Aaron Korsh, and he always knew that he always wanted it to be mysterious. He was like, it was his theory. He was like, if we ever say what they do with it, it takes away the magic from it. So it has to always remain a secret what that ritual was. I liked it. I particularly liked it because, Harvey was so slick, and Donna was pretty slick too with her outfits and all that stuff. But it was like a really nerdy thing to do, that they had like this dorky ritual. And so I just loved that we had it. And then I loved how they gave it meaning when she got fired, and meaning when she left working on his desk. Like it was silly, and it also had meaning. It was like life. It was a mix of the ridiculous and the sublime.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, ping box.
Hi, I'm gonna have another question because I didn't know that yesterday that question was asked, and I'm sorry. I heard that you were watching the Harry Potters, and I'm from the Belgian Potterheads den actually. And I was
You're from what?
The Belgian Potterheads. We are a group of Belgian Potterheads. We're fans of Harry Potter.
Potterheads.
Yeah,
Potterheads.
Potterhead. And I heard that you were going to watch the movies. Sorry, I was wondering if you knew which house you were.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway.
I have not sorted.
Do you have a preference? Or no?
Oh my God, should I?
No, of course not. No.
Am I supposed to
No,
are you
of
supposed
course.
to not want to be in Slytherin? Is that like a thing?
No, you can't. Yeah, like Harry, he didn't want to be in Slytherin, so he was put into Gryffindor. But
Right, but is Slytherin the one that to the mean ones are in?
yeah. Well, some of them, yeah. But we like Slytherin.
Are they balanced? Are the houses balanced? Personality-wise?
Yes. Yeah. So I think because you were saying that you were someone who really enjoys to be around people, you get energy from it, and I'm a little bit the same, and I sorted in Hufflepuff, like the ones who are very, and we want harmony, we want peace, we want everybody to be happy, so I probably think you might be Hufflepuff, but anyway,
I'll take Hufflepuff because that's super fun to say.
Yeah, it's a fun thing to say.
Hufflepuff.
And so
I want to be in that house, that's it. It's the best. Hufflepuff.
Yeah. Enjoy it.
I love it. Yeah, I'm really excited to just do that with my kids, just with them,
All right, blue box.
Hey, me again.
Hi.
Hey, yesterday during the Q&A, you mentioned that Donna taught you that confidence is really important. What has made you more confident, or do you believe that you still, haven't gotten as confident as you would like to be?
Oh yeah, I haven't. I think that's just I imagine that that's just a normal state of being. Maybe I'm wrong.
Like that it's something innate, whether you're confident or not?
No, I don't. I think everybody can grow anything that they want to in themselves. I think we can always grow, and it's never too late to grow. So I think we can grow more confident. Yeah, and sometimes you become more confident just by being more prepared. Preparation is the secret to that kind of thing. If you have a big presentation at work or whatever, just being very prepared really helps with confidence. But I think it would also. I think also having a spiritual practice and a sense of faith can help with that too.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, ping box.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I'm a fan of Prince. My question is, what is your favorite song of Prince?
Oh, favorite Prince song?
Yes.
My favorite Prince song is Sometimes It Snows in April. What's yours?
Forever in My Life.
Which one?
Forever in My Life.
Oh, yeah. Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, blue box.
Hi again. I was curious, I don't know if anyone asked the question yet, but I was curious to know which, because you played a lot of character, which one is your favorite?
Donna.
Yeah.
Obviously. But I was just curious.
For sure. Yeah.
Really?
100%.
All right. Few final questions. If you had a time machine.
Oh my God, you with the hard questions.
I'm doing the easy ones. I've got tougher here if you want to. But you have a time machine. You have one shot, one period in time. Where do you go to? Renaissance, Italy, the Roaring '20s, New York, the future, prehistory, anything.
You know, I am spending a lot of time trying to get present. It's a lot of work to be present. So I'm gonna pick that one. And because I really feel like a certain kind of plague is living from moment to moment with the anxiety of the future and the pain of the past. So I'm working to be present.
All right. The blue box. Final question for today, so make it a good one.
No pressure.
No.
First, I'm gonna say you look absolutely stunning. I don't know too much about your personality, so.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Can you repeat?
Yes, sorry. Can you hear now?
Yeah, here, go ahead.
I just wanted to first say you look absolutely stunning.
Oh my
today.
goodness. Oh, that's why I made you re-say that. Sorry, one more time, I didn't understand. One more time.
You look okay.
I need that one more time.
It's not gonna be any less true the third time around. So. But my question, the final one, as it seems, would be, what is the craziest question that you got in these kind of events?
I'm trying to think if that one about the people, the interview. No, but that's not a crazy question because I'm gonna think about it. That's what I love. I feel like every question that I get at these wonderful kinds of events is, I go home and I think about it. You know how you think about a better answer later? Donna never had that problem. She always had the answer in the moment, but that's the benefit of having a team of writers. No, I mean, there are so many great questions. I'm gonna think about the people or what the question would be that I would want to be asked. I'm gonna be thinking about that tonight in the bath. I'm trying to think if there was ever anything crazy. Everything has always been so thoughtful. Yeah, what would be a crazy question? What's crazy?
I was expecting like you're gonna say you got a marriage proposal or something like that, but...
I kind of got one yesterday.
Oh, nice.
I mean, there was sort of. A little bit. I'm very stressed out about drawing a picture for a tattoo. I don't know if there's one is here, is the other friend here? Yes, that's, I couldn't do it on the spot. I was like, I'm honor your body. I don't know how to pick something to draw that would go on your body permanently, so I need to think about that. I'll take any suggestions from the crowd. What would make a nice tattoo? Anybody?
Jessica Rabbit?
Jessica Rabbit, as if I could crush that, yeah. Thank you for your question.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. Give it up for Sarah!
Thanks, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I hope you have a great day.
We love you.
Love you too.